But wait, there's more.
So tell me why this morning? Fine morning. I just woke up. It's my day off from work and shit. I'm already ready to start my day, and I'm gonna read a little to cut down on my TBR. And I'm also going to get some food and go to a doctor's appointment. Tell me why when I open my TikTok, I am just checking to maybe respond to comments and shit and see for any updates, and I see this one comment from this user. Hey Mitch or some shit. And I'm confused because I didn't get any DMs. So I'm just continuing minding my business till I see a follower from that same user. Interesting. And oh my god, be prepared to see the most funniest amount of pure copium. Now for this I am gonna be more chill because apparently my personality might offend some. Even though those same people have the personality of borderline Trump supporters when it comes to sexual assault against women. But hey, pause to read, but I'm not screenshotting all that shit. I started screen recording mid-conversation because I need evidence to make sure what I'm seeing is real. Because the audacity is outstanding. To sum it up, this little girl hit up my DMs to White Knight for her friend. The same guy who resurfaced the AI video allegations, and straight up lied and purposely kept out details, also ignores comments asking him questions, and also has a weird thing for that CP anime. Yeah, apparently he got shooters but they can't aim for shit. Because I'm still standing. Anyways, basically this little White Knight tried to attempt to run circles around me, spamming her messages when I'm speaking, throwing petty jabs and accusations against me, which I shut down quickly. Because you're not gonna sit here and lie like your little friend did. I can call both of you out. You both are gonna be a little clown show since you wanted to join in on the trio. At first I thought they were just clueless on what evidence I presented, and I kept trying to present it to them, but I quickly realized they weren't here to know the truth at all. They were just mad that their little friend was exposed as a liar like the rest of the Melanie fans. And tried to play the victim multiple times, saying me calling their friend out as a liar is bullying and harassment. Like hun, no it isn't. And holy fucking glaze. This girl spent almost half the conversation dick riding her friend like that nigga personally pays her bills and cooks her food. Like bro, you chill on the ego. Treating that nigga like he's a god or some shit that's never allowed to criticize or called wrong ever. You have that nigga to much of a high pedestal. You will never see me dick ride someone this hard, especially after they are clearly in the wrong. Like buddy, I don't want to be the bearer of bad news, but your friend is a bold-faced liar. And even her statements and claims contradicted himself many times. But again, you don't care that your friend is wrong. You're only mad he's facing backlash for it. And want to scream and cry in my DMs calling me a bully and such. If your little friend didn't want the backlash, maybe don't try to resurface already false stuff with even more lies and get upset when you make a fool out of yourself. That's actually sad. But also let's address the thing you're crying in my DMs about to defend your friend again. Because I just love repeating myself. Just like the points I made in my last video. Timothy's TikTok account was hacked in 2020 and she hasn't made any new accounts with her full and last name since then. But she then came back in 2023 with her new TikTok account in 2023. There has been no activity or confirmation of anything with Timothy since then. Your little friend himself has said many times that the Adele account was Timothy's, all because of the follower count and her username being mentioned. And even said TikTok doesn't mess with followers with banned accounts, so that's his claim, right? That he confidently made right. Let's see if Sunny can stick to that claim after this, since you're so sure you're right. The account in question that Sunny claims is Timothy's only has 4 followers. And Sunny uses that to debunk the claim that the person who DM'd him is actually the owner of the Adele account. But at the same time it contradicts what Sunny said. He claimed that a 4-follower account is Timothy's main old account. She made in 2020 that she rebranded into Adele Oliver to make and post that AI video of Melanie Martinez. Mind you, Sunny claimed the 4-follower account is meant to be Timothy's old main account in 2020 that she rebranded into Adele Oliver. But the account that claimed to be Adele Oliver is not meant to be it because it has thousands of followers. You see how his points and evidence falls apart and contradicts itself. But again, you didn't want the truth. You're only mad because consequences happen for your lying friend. Per usual. I'm sorry. I will not stop calling out the liars in your community. You lose the right to ever claim anything as an opinion when you claim it as fact and try to spread it around. You don't want your little friend to be called a liar. Maybe don't be a liar. And don't think you can come to my DMs to try to cry or throw me off again in your life. Because while you sat there acting dense and trying to change the goalpost a bunch of times, which I don't know why, I guess to prove that y'all are liars and manipulators. And I don't know why you thought flooding my DMs with your rambling and venting to throw someone off was going to succeed. Because I balled your ass up and threw you right back out the door you barged in from. Because y'all are nothing to me. I could give a rat's ass what you're crying about, saying how it's unfair. You don't like rules. Hope out the ring, baby. 'Cause clearly this isn't your fight. You're a slap and go type of bitch. I'm all confrontation. I got time today. You just wasted 3.5 hours rambling in my messages to change absolutely nothing. I'm still gonna call your community out for being lying pieces of shit. And guess what? You're not a victim for it either. And just to make one thing clear and one thing for certain, I don't give a fuck if you listen to her music or just being there just for the art of it. I don't care. You can listen to that new Hades album for how many times you wish, baby. You can make art, have her music in a video. And yes, I do recommend to fans of her that don't support her actions but still want to listen to her music. To other platforms, that way she doesn't get money. Fucking hell, I still listen to her shit sometimes, but on those YouTube music channels that post lyrics not directly from the source. I have never made an argument against her music in any sense or being a fan of her work in general. You can check, I'm all open. I don't have shit to hide, nor do I give a fuck. But what I will and continue to make arguments and points about is the Timothy Heller situation. If I see your blockhead ass spreading and making obvious lies about the situation in any way, I'm going to be on your neck, sweetie. If I see false information being said, I will correct the way I see fit. Now, me making sexual jokes here and there, that's just how I am. I do take this situation seriously. I do have serious and mature conversations when responding. You can literally check my Twitter replies and look at any of my conversations with a Melanie fan, even the really stupid ones. But there is times where I just stop taking the person saying bullshit seriously. Like your friend. They made a video with their mascot being a literal character that's a rapist from a hentai anime that's mostly popularized by lolicons and pedos. And the following video being a response admitting to being a fan of porn. But I'm supposed to have respect and take that seriously. No, and if they do speak again and spread more false information, which I don't know if they will or not, I will correct them. I will call them out, and same with any other Melanie fans who want to look like an idiot today. You can join your little friends on that pedestal with the dunce hat on. If anyone has a problem, you can cry in my DMs like this fool did, thinking they did something. I said what I said. Good day.